Welcome to Random Desk, or today's episode is Random-esque, because we lost the D. So if anybody wants to donate their D, we'll gladly take it. Best rapper from every state? 1 year later? Crack you open a seltzer, sit back, it's gonna be a good one. Two things I want you guys to keep in mind while watching this video. The first, the video that I did on this a year ago was pretty much a giant meme. I was kind of joking the whole time. So this video, I'm gonna be entirely as serious as I possibly can and give you guys my real opinion of who the best rapper of every state is. Also, we're only talking about artists that are alive, because if we talked about deceased artists, there would just be too many that just take over. RIP to all the legends, but we're only discussing artists that are alive. Maryland. Pretty much the only relevant or poppin' artists from Maryland are YBN Cordae, Logic, Zanman, JPEG Mafia. Although I loved Logic when I was a kid, I feel like YBN Cordae takes it all the way. Alabama. Everybody low, but I'ma get it right. They say I changed shit, whatever help you sleep at night. We pray to God, but we... Kentucky. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. Nevada. I wanted to talk about Nevada because Dizzy Wright took it for so long, but now we have baby KEEM who's from Nevada, and Dizzy Wright's kind of a thing of the past, so I'm gonna have to give it to baby KEEM. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. Maine. I got all my limbs, I don't got cancer, I'm superb. I never got kidnapped on my way to work. Massachusetts. Feeling like Will, I think I'm a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no Uncle Phil. You know I had to talk about New Jersey because I'm from New Jersey. There are a lot of legendary artists from New Jersey. Did you know Shaq is from New Jersey? I bet you didn't know that. And Shaq, as we've seen before on this channel, he can spit. Call me but I feel like after analyzing all of the great people from New Jersey that are rappers, you just gotta give it to Redman. I really feel like there isn't much of an argument there. Minnesota. Gravy get near, your bitch disappear. I call that shit magic. She was your beat, now she with me. Alaska. My truck got some horses in it sliding. Rapping 4Gs on my ride when I ride it. I told all my bitches. Louisiana, I mean, come on. One of the greatest rappers of all time, Lil Wayne. I know y'all are NBA Youngboy fans, and Boosie's a legend. Lil Wayne's the GOAT. I mean, top 5 of all time, no question. Mississippi. Sound like mama, you. Type of car we don't steal. Backseat driver for real. Missouri. We need is good green and some blue. 5 to 1, so it's guaranteed you can do you. Still keep the heater just in case. Illinois, otherwise known as Chicago. Who do we got here? We got Kanye, we got Chance the Rapper, we got Twista. I mean, he can make you a celebrity overnight, dude. We got Chief Keef, we got Lupe Fiasco, who is an underrated lyricist. We got Lil Durk, but honestly, as much as I wanted to give it to Chief Keef, because he's, you know, a trap legend, despite all of Kanye's antics and his personal flaws, the music is just iconic, and it's gotta go to Kanye. Montana. I'm the last king, better watch what you saying about the boy. For anybody that blasts me, got a couple of bad things. Arkansas. Ain't no love, ain't no love. You throw rocks and I just win and she gon' backfire. You cross me, do this shit again, you gon' get X-style. California. Now California's a big one. I'm an East Coast guy. Not that I don't love and respect California artists, but I just feel like I never really resonated with them as much. All right, we got Kendrick, we got Snoop, we got Dr. Dre, we got Ice Cube, The Game, Tyler the Creator, Roddy Ricch, Exhibit, the list goes on. There are actually a lot of relevant people right now, as well as, you know, OGs. In the last one, I was totally joking when I said Tyler the Creator. Although I do respect him as an artist, I really feel like, without question, Kendrick Lamar is just the king of Cali. He's a living legend. All of his music is incredible, and I feel like you can't really argue too much with that one. Oklahoma. We are currently in the great state of Oklahoma, in Oklahoma City, with this beautiful skyline behind you. There's really only 1 or 2 artists that are worth talking about for the best rapper of Oklahoma, and that's N7 and PWAP. They're extremely fire. You should check them out. Hey, I drop a 4 in a big cup. 2 2-3s with a stick up. Walk in the store, tripping niggas a stick up. New Hampshire. She asking me all of the questions like, what am I supposed to do? Always be stressing and yelling when I be approaching you. I'm sick of the drama. Colorado. I spilled lean on my pants. Life suck, oh well, true dad. Florida, the real armpit of America. A lot of great rappers have come out of Florida. A lot of honorable mentions here. We got Flo Rida, who's obviously the king of hip hop. All right, it's so easy to meme this video, dude. I need to stop. But seriously, we got Kodak, we got Ski Mask the Slump God, we got Ace Hood, YNW Melly, one of my favorites, T-Pain, Denzel Curry, Rod Wave, Wi-Fi's Funeral. I feel like Ski Mask the Slump God is probably the most original and interesting rappers, I would say, to come out of Florida in a while. I wanted to give it to Kodak, but I just think that Ski Mask is the better rapper. New Mexico.
They used to see us last, flip the script, this in reverse. Had to grab it out the mud, grab it right up out the dirt.
North Dakota.
I be on my grind. Every day I'm trying to find another way to turn a penny to a nickel to a dime. Turn a quarter to a dime.
Arizona. Shout out to my man REZCOAST GRIZZ. He's a savage. You also have Futuristic from Arizona, and you also have a bunch of underground guys coming up from Arizona, but there's really nobody that's like super poppin'.
I won't go back home, I don't wanna see it. Reservation life or prison, what's the fucking meaning?
Oregon.
Bad things, fine as hell, thick as fuck, oh my god, that's my baby.
Connecticut.
That my dog, that my DOG, can't see, POP, and they call me Frosty, but I never freeze.
Michigan. It's really tough to say anybody other than Eminem. I know I like to meme Eminem all the time, but generally speaking, I am a fan. Definitely respect him. I just love memeing his fan base because they're pretty cringy. Sorry to all the Eminem fans. He's a legend. He's a GOAT for sure. Don't really like much of his new music, but you can't really hate. Rhode Island.
I'll regret it when this process is ritual. Sacrificing for a job where I'm miserable. A romantic.
South Carolina. Pennsylvania, the home of two cities, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Who do we got? We got Lil Uzi, we got Meek Mill, Wiz Khalifa, PNB Rock, Lil Dicky, and that's pretty much it. I loved Wiz growing up. He was a staple of my teenage years, but now that I'm older, I think I just like Lil Uzi a little bit more. And Wiz has kind of like a nostalgic piece of my heart, but these days, just he isn't really pulling through, so gotta give it to Uzi. South Dakota.
Smell something burning, my head was turning around, couldn't see nothing to nobody. Then I heard a sound creaking on the floor.
Delaware.
I don't know why the fuck I call this VCR, but fucking Smitty gon' record it like it's DVR. These little bitches wanna watch.
Tennessee, dude. The birthplace of trap music. I don't know if I just made that up, but 3 6 Mafia is from Tennessee, and they pretty much pioneered all of the music that you love today. That's trap music. 3 6 Mafia. We got some honorable mentions. We got Young Dolph in there. We got my boy Key Glock. I guess we got NLE Choppa, but it's 3 6 Mafia all the way. Utah.
Bitches speaking out of turn, go ahead homes and let them know these niggas acting like bitches and we all know that you's a hoe. Set the world on
Vermont.
Can't bring the trouble, y'all. My name is Dog, Mr. Perpetual Underdog. Like Clyde Stubblefield when he banging the skins. Ain't none of y'all.
Virginia. Got some legends. Pusha T, Pharrell, Lil Tracy, Missy Elliott. That's it. And me and Kev were having this discussion before. I feel like I want to give it to Pharrell, but Pharrell is such a great artist overall that I feel like just calling him rap or hip hop is like kind of selling it a little bit short. So I'm gonna give it to Pusha T because he's definitely just an amazing rapper. What I really want to pick is Lil Tracy, but we're not gonna do that. West Virginia.
She know I got paper in stock, so she wanna rock. Hit her with the scissors off top, cutting out that top.
Hawaii.
For a year, came back in a week. Hit a lick on sacks, running out with 2 G's. I don't talk with a hand, I talk with a third eye. Let the shit open up, you need a priest.
Texas, the great state of Texas. You know, we're really close to Texas right now, which doesn't mean anything, but I just wanted you guys to know that. So many Dirty South legends. You got Bun B, Slim Thug, Paul Wall. You also have Post Malone. But I think pretty easily, I can confidently say that Travis Scott is the most iconic and monumental rap figures to come out of Texas. Not saying from an influence perspective, but just from like an iconic perspective. And he's just super freaking talented. We're giving it to Trav. Wisconsin.
Usually I just rap, I don't write, but I started cause I'm finna write a book about my life. I could teach culinary, I be cooking here at night.
Georgia. You could make a whole video about Georgia, specifically Atlanta. There's just too many legends. You got Fuge, my boy. Fuge. Young Thug. Gucci Mane, Gunna, Lil Baby, JID, Andre 3000, Playboi Carti, Migos. I mean, I could really go on for so long, but I can pretty confidently say Fuge. I feel like that's a respectable decision, and he's honestly my favorite. No disrespect to any of the legends. It is really hard to choose from Georgia, but I gotta give it to my man Fuge. Washington.
On my way to Bootsy Bello with hella the hoes. Try and think what I'ma tell them when they get alone. I'm a glutton for women, I shouldn't.
Idaho.
To the trap and you niggas is lagging. I rap so insane with this shit. So if you gon' ask what I do for this cash.
From Nebraska, we have a man by the name of Pigeon John. And I'm out here with no Wi-Fi, so I can't really listen to the music, but I'm confident that Pigeon John is easily the best artist to ever come out of Nebraska. And I don't even need to listen to the music. Shout out my boy, Pigeon John, dude.
Hit him with the low jab. Keep tagging him with the hex on the vocab. Don't let me show up with the...
Wyoming.
Now let me tell you how I wrote this approach. Like somebody invented hip-hop then broke it. Them wild boys be speaking.
North Carolina. Now I caught a lot of heat in the last one from the J. Cole stans for saying that DaBaby was the king of North Carolina, and I knew that it would piss them off because J. Cole fans are also fun to piss off. However, I must admit, I am definitely a J. Cole fan. I respect J. Cole. I think his music is really good. It's fun to troll. However, he definitely is the best from North Carolina, and he's a legend. I think we can finally officially stop the J. Cole trolling, because I'm actually a fan. You just witnessed a historical moment. An easy go-to joke for Patrick CC is retired. One last Jake Hole from North Carolina. Jake Hole. Indiana.
The future started yesterday, nigga. Every minute feeling different, now I'm not the same, nigga. I admit that I was timid at a younger age, nigga.
Ohio's kind of a sleeper. You have a lot of dope artists from Ohio. You got Kid Cudi, you got Trippie Redd, you got Bone Thugs and Harmony, which I thought they were like from New York or New Jersey or something. You have Machine Gun Kelly, who's very forgettable. However, you gotta give it to Kid Cudi, dude, the legend. He's the legend. Ah, Kid Cudi just makes me feel things on my insides. Iowa.
Walk around Versace shoes, nigga, these ain't Christian Louis. Exotic in my woods, ain't smoking on none of that fruity fruit.
Kansas.
Heavy on the gas when I'm coming to you. I be on the road, yeah, I'm running to you. She might ride or die, I be gunning for you.
And last, but definitely not least, we have the great state of New York. New York is very close to where I'm from. It's very close to my heart. Hip hop is nothing without New York. Some of the best and most monumental artists have come out of New York. You have Jay-Z, you have Nas. First of all, those two, come on. You have most of the Wu-Tang members. You got 50 Cent. You got DMX, Mos Def, A Tribe Called Quest, KRS-One, that's a wasp. You also have A$AP Mob and a lot of the new age guys. So many legendary artists come out of New York, and I know that this is a cop-out, but I just can't pick one. There's no way. Just between Jay-Z and Nas as being like, you know, the kings of New York. I know a lot of people just kind of give it to Jay-Z, but like, there's that, right? Then you have the entire Wu-Tang Clan, which is obviously not one artist, so they kind of have an unfair advantage because there's so many of them. And then 50 Cent is just like a hip-hop icon in all aspects of the business and the culture. There's just no way I can pick one. And I'm sorry I've let you down. I can't make a decision. Last time I trolled everybody and I said 6ix9ine. That was obviously a joke. 6ix9ine is a joke. Come on, I just can't pick one, so you guys are gonna have to pick one in the comments. Who do you think is the best artist from New York that's alive? I'm sorry I let you down, but there's just too many to choose from. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you weren't super disappointed. I feel like maybe I took the easy way out. There's really only like 6 or 7 states that are worth talking about, and then every other state there's kind of just like a random one-off person, but maybe I picked the easy ones. You let me know where I totally messed up, who I forgot, where I was totally wrong, or where I was really right. My name is Patrick CC. Hope you were hydrated while watching this video, and yeah, this was Random Desk. If this doesn't give you nightmares tonight, I don't know what will. This is the best thing I've ever found at a thrift store in my life. Last time we were at the Habitat for Humanity, is that what this is called? Yeah, we did pretty well. Got a good deal. My man hooked it up, gave us the desk for the 15 spot. No guns allowed, right?
No guns allowed.
This one's nice.
This massive dining room table.
It's just labeled as nice table. Cool bed. Dude, we have to buy the bunk bed. We could have a little fort underneath. You think this could hold me? Probably supposed to hold like an 8-year-old. Nothing but shitty tables. Well, I think part of the video is just getting creative, so we're gonna have to find something. I know what chair I'm gonna get. This view right here might be a little filthy and disgusting, but...
We're gonna get some trinkets. How about just this upgrade right now? Get our camera quality on Flamo mode. Kalanetics.
She got no type of buns.
What?
What is this thing? No idea, but it's perfect. Formaldehyde complaint?
California formaldehyde compliant.
I can read. I feel like this is kind of hard. I kind of want to get it. And it's formaldehyde compliant, so we'll be all right. Do I know what that is? No.
That's what they put in dead people's bodies to preserve them. Why'd you drop it, pupper?
I thought it was a sheep.
Yo. The chef?
Dude, we gotta get this. This is the hardest thing I've ever seen in my life. Dude, look at this art, dude. This is actually hard.
Yeah, this is cool.
Dude, look at that. The skulls and the cup. I almost called it a cuck cake. The cuck cake. Dude, I'm getting these. Look at that jellyfish. Take some jelly, take some fish. Look at that sandwich. Delish.
This is the desk we're going with, guys.
Hey, Kev.
Hey, Pat.
I got our inventory.
Oh, nice.
I'm ready for the day.
Squat.
$39.20.
Do you think it was a successful trip?
Yeah, I'd say pretty successful. 40 bucks for everything. It's kind of jam-packed in there.
It's hard to see.
I'm sure it's probably tough for you guys to see. Just want to say that if you are watching this right now, you're probably balls deep into the video. This is the video. This is you. You know? But yeah, thank you for watching and supporting the idea of Random Desk. Definitely, if you're at this point in the video, you are easily the most loyal Patrick CC fan, supporter, whatever you want to call yourself. You are the diehard. You are the one that's interested in every little detail, and it goes a long way if you've watched this far, because the lengths that we go to produce these is probably a lot greater than it seems. Also, sitting outside in the sun filming these videos kind of sucks. At least you get to watch the fun part of it, of us kind of shopping around and goofing off. Thank you for being so loyal. And if you watched all the way to this point, you have to comment, Kev, put your seatbelt on. If you comment, Kev, put your seatbelt on, then we know that you are the most dedicated, and you're just the pinnacle of a Patrick CC subscriber supporter. You are the top tier. Certified, squirtified water squad. Kev, put your seatbelt on. That's how we know. Watching the full video is actually probably the most helpful thing that you could do for us. If you just watch the whole video, every video, you're a legend. Come on. So, thanks. And subscribe.